Hey you lads and ladies, I'm the Jawesome one and welcome back to RimWorld Alpha 17's Mech Tech and Other Mods playthrough. I'm going to be doing something a little bit different from the usual stuff today, because honestly this is something that I really wanted to do. I've always wanted to be doing RimWorld in particular as kind of a gameplay sort of a deal. That's what I'm calling it anyways. Let me explain. So I have two different types of Let's Play videos. I have the regular Let's Plays, and then I have what I'm calling gameplay or playthrough, which are more heavily edited, with music added into the background and more frequent cuts and edits over stuff that just doesn't need to be displayed or shown. Ooh, hello. That's right, we have to reject these because... wait. Okay. Oh, this is really cool, actually. Collection of valuable items have been left for the taking not far from us. Ooh. Hold on a moment. Let me get back to what I was saying in a second. No, you know what? I'll say it while it's loading. Alright, so yes, I have my Let's Plays, which are generally having no cuts whatsoever except during times where I'm interrupted, or if there's something that I just feel like doesn't really belong in the video, like maybe a completely quiet moment where I don't say anything and nothing happens. That's just an example. But with gameplay slash playthroughs, I put in background music and I put in a lot more cuts and edits. I mostly take out the boring parts, is my intention. Where is us? Is this us? It is! Okay. That actually isn't too far away. It says it'll take us 16 days to get there, huh? We have a shooting neurotrainer, intellectual, and artistic neurotrainer. Is basically what's gonna happen here. So let's see, my buddy Ketchup Bucket. That's another thing. I am so sorry about this. Ketchup Bowl. You are called Ketchup Bowl. Man, that must have been infuriating. You probably stopped watching, haven't you? Just out of spite. Yep, I wouldn't blame you. Alright, so first off, let's think about whether or not the stash is actually valuable. We have a shooting, artistic, and an intellectual neurotrainer. So we could make someone better at shooting. That so far to me is the most important thing. Is it possible that we can actually remove NRD's incapability of violence via this? Because that would be awesome. Could you imagine using this would suddenly make him capable of violence, and then his shooting would become like a level 5, and I don't know, maybe his melee would be left disabled? I don't know. But the idea to me is really cool. But even if we can't do that, let's see, your shooting is 4, yours is 0, and yours is 9. I really would give it to Rago because we need as many shooters as we can, just so that we can make sure that things like hunting and defending against raiders obviously can be done. But back to what I was asking you guys is, which would you rather see as far as a RimWorld playthrough? Because from what I've seen, a lot of people prefer a more calm and chill Let's Play when it comes to RimWorld in particular. And if people are looking for a higher pace, like more edited stuff, then they usually, or at least I usually, would watch like someone play a tutorial on the game, or like a guide style of playthrough, where they're just sort of skipping over, you know, a lot of the more boring stuff and getting to the point on like, okay, this is what you need to do here. And that's really all I'm asking you guys. I'm only going to do it with this one video, and if I even get just one comment from you guys, even just one saying, yes, please do more gameplay styles, you bet your boots I'm going to do it. And if I get only one that says I prefer Let's Plays, then I'll mainly do Let's Plays. I'm definitely not going to completely remove one over the other, though. Back to the actual video here. Do we want to send anybody out there? The other thing was artistic and intellectual neurotrainers. We actually have already 2 pretty good intellectuals, so I find that not very useful, since intellectual, at least as far as I'm aware, is only meant for... oh, okay. Investigating evidence. What? Making connections? Yeah, only for research. Okay, that's just rewritten in a way so that you can't tell as easily that it means we just do it, this is just for research, that's all it is. Let's see, what else do we got here? Yeah, so yeah, these 2 are basically no intellectual skill. And then artistic, 1, a 5, a 4, and a 1. So an artistic neurotrainer isn't bad either, but then there's the matter of surgery. You have to implant these surgically into people's brains, I'm pretty sure. And unless we have an amazing doctor, which I'm pretty sure you are, aren't you, Energy? Oh, yes, you are. Yeah, let's go for it. What am I waiting for? we are going to need Ketchup Bowl, though, for the trip, because he's an amazing shooter. We need someone who can shoot really well and someone who can melee really well. So, Rego and Beatrice. So, as soon as Beatrice wakes up, I'm going to have her drop this, and Rego is actually going to take it. Or maybe I should leave these two behind and take these two. I don't know. She's kind of stressed out. Yeah, she's the one that should be left behind, because she's kind of stressed out. Whereas, yeah, see, she's neutral. He's pretty content, and he's neutral. So these... It's gonna be these two. Alright, Ketchup Bowl. Thank you for harvesting all these trees for me as I was talking here. Another thing that I noticed in the last video, I was getting mad at Eugene because it was taking him forever to get healed from having his rear left paw destroyed and he couldn't move. Well, apparently he actually got up and moved and Harvey took his place, and then I got mad at Harvey. Nobody mentioned that or anything in the comments. That was just something that I saw while I was editing. Kind of funny that I did that. Yeah, this is another issue here. All of this stuff, this is so much wood. It's absolutely phenomenal how much wood that this uses up. So I think I'm going to even issue some orders to cut down trees all the way out, like here. That should give us more than enough wood to finish this up, and I think there were a few other projects I was wanting to work on too. I was wanting to build a bridge down across here, just to make it faster for our colonists. We also need defenses very, very badly, and we need more grow zones too. Just something else that I for some reason, like an idiot, just didn't do. So we have one for cotton, thank goodness. At least we have that. But then we also need like a small one for, there we go. Okay, there we go. Right along there. We're gonna increase this to, how about a 4x4? And then we're gonna have another smaller, I guess 4x3. No, we'll make it a bit bigger. We do need to order these to be hauled anyways. I'm leaving a few of these blocks out kind of on purpose, because for one thing, having all of these right here would just be a disaster. Let's order this one to be hauled as well. And for another thing, it just means my colonists don't have to do so much hauling. Also, another thing, I don't really like the way this is. I don't know what to do about it just yet. But I know that I'm having a really hard time as far as expanding my colony goes. I think I'll figure something out though. I think I'll just have my bedrooms expand out down this way. Let's see, hue root. Ooh, this hue root's good. Let's order that to be taken care of right now, because if it goes bad, it would be quite a problem for all of us. Also, this orange tree. No, we're fine. No food. Yeah. What do we got? Okay, good. We do have some food in storage. Ketchup Bowl, can you cook at all? You're not assigned to it. Can you? A 3 versus a 6 and another 6. I'll assign you to 4 just so I can tell you to do it. And I guess same with you, since you do have a slight passion for it. I want meals made because I hate having to constantly shift everyone's work schedules, basically, just all the time. Why are you moving so slow? I don't like that. I'm not a fan of that. Did the gun get changed again? Why are you holding on to me? You were gonna train the dogs, weren't you? Fair enough, I suppose. Another thing that I want to do is I want to set up like a little bitty freezer in here just for this human meat, and then just allow our dogs to have access to it, because then the human meat kind of lasts forever, and the dogs can eat as much of it as they want. Cool thing about the Twisteds is you can butcher them and it won't look bad in your colony. You just can't eat them. So that's pretty cool. I kind of like that about the Twisteds, and you can use their skin, of course, to make like leathers and stuff like that. Again, pretty neat. How much wood did you get us? 140? That's enough to do like what? Like pretty much all the way up to here, I'd figure, right? About that much? Maybe a little bit more even. Yay, Harvey! Good. I feel kind of bad for these poor puppies. I keep putting them in harm's way all the time. I mean, it's not, entirely my fault. I don't even know how to set up proper defenses. Ooh, here's something I could do though for the meantime. Yeah, okay. So hear me out on this. Here's my temporary... Why can't I place it? Oh, the terrain here cannot support it. Okay, so you can't build stuff like walls and stuff on the rivers. Fair enough, I suppose. What about if I try to build something like a shield? No? Sandbag? Huh. Okay, I didn't know that. Something else I could do for security. Floors. Oh yeah, a lighthouse. I can build a whole lighthouse. Pretty cool. That's part of the. This is part of the water power mod, and it's actually hello cargo pods. Porridge. This is just one porridge all by itself. Porridge, huh? Food effects, sight and blood filtration is improved. Oh, this is awesome then. Okay, forget the cooking ketchup bowl. How many of you made just one? How close are you to being done with this, actually? I'll go ahead and finish the one. There we go. And as soon as that's done... As soon as you're done, come on. Come on, ketchup boy. Man with the ketchup. There you go. Nah, you're fine. Don't even bother training Grover. In fact, I kind of want you to drop that. There we go. Go and haul the porridge. It's getting close to your bedtime, though, isn't it? No, it's not really. I think your bedtime is at, like... No, your joy time is at, like, 11, isn't it? Isn't that when your joy time starts? In any case, the porridge... Here it is. Yeah. Go ahead and haul up the porridge. Because this is food for the entire colony. I simply refuse to not take advantage of that. There we go. Yeah, I set up 2 growing zones, but then I didn't give them... Oops. Then I didn't set them up to what I wanted them to be. That's my bad. Okay, so first off, you are going to be for... Not carrots, rice. And then this one next to it, you are going to be for carrots. I actually have a specific reason for doing this, because in between episode 10 and this episode, I took a look. I'm not sure we can access it here. Yeah, I don't think we can. No, we can't. I think you access it through the electric stove in this one, but there's an item you can make that's kind of like it has a different name, but it's basically the sushi. It's basically sushi, but it doesn't have to have like fish in it. You can basically put anything in it. It just has to have rice and then anything else. Assuming that I understand that right. Okay, yeah, as soon as you cook up your meal, go ahead and... Where are you at? You're still on your way up there. Alright. Yeah, Beatrice, go ahead and cook yourself up a meal. Yeah, so your mood's gradually getting better. Still not in a great place, though. I think we're gonna take Ketchup Bowl here. Oh, this is needs. Oh, his rest is actually not all that bad. Then again, I may just have to take him and someone else. I don't have the setup camp mod, which I really should have considered taking for this game. This playthrough. That's my bad. Alright, so we're gonna take Ketchup Bowl and Rago. Yeah, as soon as you cooked that up, go ahead and just drop it. Yeah. You just pocket it. You did. You pocketed it. Bad, Beatrice. Beatrice. We're gonna have you drop this. There you go. Rago, come and get it. I'll go ahead and train Grover, I guess. Ketchup Bowl. How close are you? Do you have the porridge with you at least? Oh man, poor Ketchup. Here's the thing, is that his sleep schedule is totally off from everyone else's. We have a great doctor here, though, but we don't have a proper hospital. We could set up a hospital over on this end, because a hospital really isn't, at least in this game, it's not something to worry about too much. because it's not a building that's like you're very frequently visiting or using. So if raiders come in and like burn it down, it's not that big of a deal. Oh, this also needs to be urgently hauled. The NRD should be getting on that any second now, or maybe Rago. Pretty sure NRD. Good. Okay, good. You're on your way back with the porridge. Oh, hello, dead bodies that I forgot about from the last episode. Yeah, all this stuff is basically trash now. At least we got one steel spear back from the deal. Rago, what are you doing? Taking a simple meal? Take the weapon. Yeah, not as a sidearm, just the weapon. Something else that I want to do is I want to set everybody to fight if they suddenly get attacked and they're not drafted. So yeah, these guys will automatically start attacking. And NRD should run away because he's kind of our doctor. You ready to go on a little trip? We don't have nearly enough food for this trip. Oh yeah, food. We don't have nearly enough food. We're gonna have to take some food for the trip. Yeah, you know what? I'll have to send them the next day because I don't want to be foolish and just rush them all out there and get them all killed. Or something to that effect. So here we go. We're going to spend the day or the night, maybe even, just harvesting all these berries that I possibly can, and this peach tree as well. Things like this peach tree. Excuse me. Thank you. Okay, looks like I ordered all these peach trees to get cut up, actually. Or taken care of, or whatever. Good. Got our heal root medicine. Yeah, can Rago and Ketchup Bowl can be doctors, right? Yeah, she's got good medicine, and you have okay medicine too. Yeah, you both are pretty okay. Oh, that's cute. I didn't realize this tree got... Did this tree get smaller? I'm pretty sure it did. I'm pretty sure I saw this tree get smaller. Like, after he harvested it, the tree became smaller. Hold on, wait. Or does it still look the same? No, because that's at 6.8 as well. I must be mistaken. Yeah, we definitely don't have enough food to make, like, a full-on trip like this. Oh, I forgot about the porridge! How much does each deal of porridge give us? Why does it not show how much porridge you're carrying or anything? I forgot about the porridge! How could I be so dumb? Also, this tree has got to go. Yeah, go ahead and eat some porridge. Yeah, all you need is one porridge. That's insane. So each porridge, yeah, is about 1 meal's worth of nutrition. That's pretty good. Every colonist needs 1 total nutrition's worth of food for it to count as a meal. Is that right? Let's see here. Watch and see how your food gets. Come on. Yeah. Yep. Even less than that, actually. Yeah. Okay, you're gonna hate me for this, Ketchup Bowl, since it's your bedtime and all that. Hold on, something else I need to do real quick. Just mirror, did that make the game run a bit faster? No, it's just because I have it paused. Yeah. Just because I have it paused. Alright. Alright, here we go. So, there's the stash. We want the shooting and the artistic neurotrainer especially. So here we go. We're gonna form a caravan. We are going to take... We're gonna take Rago. And we're gonna take Ketchup Bowl. There you go. 3 days worth of food, rot in 1 day? What are you talking about? Yo, what are you talking about? We only have 1 simple meal here. What is this? Number of days until it starts to rot, huh? What about the porridge? Where is the porridge at? I don't see the porridge. Looking at all the icons. That's odd. Why is it not letting me access it? Or count it? Got the names, I'm looking at the icons. This is odd. Oh yeah, oranges last like forever, don't they? Rotten 1 day. This is only 1 day's worth of food for these 2 people. That's ridiculous. 1.2? Really? Okay. Well, since for whatever reason I can't count the porridge, perhaps it's because... I bet it's because NRD is trying to... Ketchupable is accessing it right now. I bet that's what it is. Speed that up. Go ahead and take your 1 piece of porridge. There. Does it work now? Items. Yeah, here it is. 3.9? That's pretty good. Yeah, 14.4. Now it's only 7.4, which is fine. Yeah, we want them to exit from the southeast, actually. What else can I have them take with them? Yeah, the oranges and coconuts. Apparently they're all gonna rot in 1 day, though, which doesn't make any sense to me. Maybe it's talking about which foods will rot in 1 day? That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense to me. But the dogs. No, I don't want to take the dogs. Estimate time to destination. Oh. Yeah. Let's just go. No, wait. Yeah, you know what? Right mouse button. Yeah. Okay, so it apparently takes 9.2 days for them to get there. If it takes 9.2 days for them to travel all that way, then what we need to do is southwest Perhaps we should have them visit this group. What is our relationship with that group? Southwest. Okay, they seem to be okay with us. Yeah, they have a 21 with us, so we can trade with them. They're an Outlander Union. So these guys are... No, they're not the Orion installation. But they are okay with us. So this is us. Alright, sweet. Then yeah, let's send them there. Excuse me, there we go. Ah, escape, there we go. Okay. Exit from just the southern point. A large part of the the assigned food will rot soon. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense to me. Because it says in the item's description or whatever that this stuff like this porridge has 3.9, stuff like these oranges and coconuts have quite a while. But what on earth do you mean it's gonna take 1 day or whatever? Yeah, form the caravan. And this is gonna be awesome though. Once these two come back and they have the things that we want, it's gonna be awesome. Like seriously, because then my buddy's gonna get it installed in them, and then they're gonna be faster at things. They're gonna do better. We're gonna have better, more capable fighters. Yeah, and all we need to gather up is food for this trip. That's all we really need. I love it. Yeah. These puppies are not going to be too happy with their master completely gone. Where'd our master go? Oh no! Where's the last dog? And these dogs just like to just disappear on me, man. Here, puppy, 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 puppy. Here, puppy. Roof. Oh, there he is. Okay. But Grover's the closest one to being done with his training. This guy's done? Nice. Thank you, Lord. Alright. Let's get that out of there. It's ugly. Get out of here, ketchup, bowl, and Orego. That would, though. This stuff actually does deteriorate from being outside. I know it takes quite a while, pretty sure. Yeah, okay, only 1 point per day, and it has 150. So, I mean, it's probably not a big deal. Yeah, it's not a big deal. I'm just gonna let it sit. Since we have somebody that's constantly out here trying to build, and... yeah. I'm not gonna worry about that. Hello, what are you? Coconut halves? Oh, okay. Must have been from Beatrice's butchering of it. We do need some hunting to go down, don't we? How good is our food? We have 6 full bars worth of storage worth of food right now. Yeah, because these and the coconut halves. That's okay. We do have orders to harvest all these trees. Beatrice, are you armed with any sort of ranged weapon? No, so hunting is a no-go. Unless we take, say, the pistol from down here. Is this thing even deteriorating? Doesn't look like it is. Beatrice... yeah, she can come take that whenever. Really not an issue. Yeah, I bet you're having a break risk, buddy. Night on, daytime, and all that. But we'll deal with that when the time comes. Right now, we need to get you guys over to here. And basically the point is I'm hoping for all these guys to be able to trade and get us some packaged survival meals. I forgot to give them money. I'll just have to allow them to set up camp, and then we'll just have to take care of it that way. That's why it said these items will rot so soon. Silly game. Is this thing even moving? Yeah, these guys are moving. Alright, cool. While they're doing that, we can focus on this colony. Okay, so since these guys have such a much longer time than what I anticipated, yeah, just tell them to do that. Take them 8.7 days, man. That's like 5 episodes and they'll get there. At least. Alright, cool. Still getting along. That's cool and all. Yeah, cook the simple meal. Oh, you're consuming a simple. How are you doing? Okay, yeah, you ate too. Let's assign Beatrice to this one. There we go. Ooh. There we go. Now this can have a place to vent out to. Alright. Pretty cool. These items actually give joy. Not have a clue. Alright, that'll be all for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Which, like I said, I'm gonna go back to being just a regular video style. All that said, hope to see you guys next time. Have a good one.